Meow. Hello everyone, my name is SwingPoynt and today is Thursday, which means it's time for reading your comments once again. But before we get into that, do know that we have our live streams tonight. I'm back from PAX, which means the live streams are continuing here now. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all the information you need will be in the description down below. And I got something super exciting to show you guys. Let's pull it out here. This little guy came in the mail. A little silver play button, isn't that cool? It says, congratulations for passing 100,000 subscribers, SwingPoynt. And I just wanted to show this to you guys because it has a super huge glare on it, and I wanted to show you guys this because this is our achievement. This is something we did together. This is not something that SwingPoynt has achieved, or actually, you know what this is? SwingPoynt isn't me. I've told you that before. SwingPoynt is us. I'm Mike. Mike is a part of SwingPoynt, and then you are also a part of SwingPoynt. Without you, we don't get to do these cool things. I don't get to go to PAX East. We don't get to see these cool little plaques show up. We don't get to have videos. We don't get to have live streams. We don't have a community. We don't make friends within this community. This is all you. You guys earned this. This is so freaking cool, man. Like it's one of those things that you never ever think that is ever going to show up on a channel, but if enough people support it, if enough people are backing a channel and thinking, wow, this is really something that's going to take off in the future, and they are there for it, then all of a sudden, these types of things show up. So I just wanted to show this to you guys and thank you so much for that because it's an awesome achievement and you guys earned it. I'm so proud to be able to hang this on the wall. I got it behind the wall on my green screen. You can't really see it when it's like hanging there all the time, so I wanted to show it to you guys here in a video. And again, it's so surreal to actually see it. It's the shiniest thing you'll ever see in your life, by the way. Oh my god, like I'm afraid to touch it because I don't want to get like fingerprints on it or something like that. Shiniest thing ever. And I think it's pretty neat because it's a symbol, really more than anything else, that we've come a long ways together back from when we started the channel years ago. So, one more time, thank you so much. I know we got comments to read here, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. I just wanted to show you this little doodad here, but now that you know that live streams are coming on tonight and that you saw the silver play button, let's go ahead and get into some comments here. Oh my god, Swing, please upload your PAX video. You are a real life giant in Lauren Side's video. Okay, so Lauren Side, you may know her. We've done a video with her in the past. She's one of my friends that I met at PAX East, and she took vlog footage of just about everything that she was doing there, part of which was me being a super tall person. I don't think I'm a super tall person. Lauren's just kinda short. So, I'm about 6 feet tall. I don't know what that is in the metric system, but it's pretty gosh darn average for a guy. I don't know, like I think the average height for a guy is like 5'10" or something like that. I'm 2 inches taller than that. I'm not a giant, I swear. You should see some of the giants like Wade and Bob. Those are like the really tall people of YouTube. I'm pretty normal. Lauren's just kinda short. In terms of when I'm gonna release the PAX vlog, I want to release it sometime this weekend. I want to take some time to put it together, make sure it's all nice. Do you have a job or just YouTube? I only do YouTube. I mean, I kind of don't just do YouTube, I also do live streaming, which I guess is a part of YouTube, but like there's the videos on demand, which you guys can look up anytime, and then there's the live streams, which you gotta be there for. I kind of consider that to be two different things, and if I was streaming on Twitch, everybody else would be considered to be two different things anyway. So yeah, no job, I guess, but YouTube is definitely a full-time thing. I used to be a digital media specialist at a company, which meant I went ahead and I looked into a whole bunch of things regarding the digital realm. I was a part of their Google AdWords, I was part of their Google Analytics, I helped do stuff for their website, I used my skills that I have in both Photoshop and Illustrator to kind of make it so I could do mock-ups for their websites and things like that. I helped them kind of get into the user experience mindset as opposed to the we just need to have a website mindset, and I kind of was that person who, you know, is in their early 20s is going to be like the next wave of business, so I was able to help bring them a little bit more of like my point of view as opposed to a bunch of people who are like in their 40s/50s who don't really understand this space quite as well, if that makes sense. That was my role at my previous company, and now I just do YouTube because I like doing this a lot more. Holy shit, you speak very fast and very crazy. Okay, so now do I really speak really fast? I feel like some people have told me that I speak really quickly, and I'm not trying to talk really fast right now. I'm not just trying to like dick with you. Is this kind of how I usually talk? You guys know this sounds pretty normal for SwingPoynt. Do I talk really fast? I feel like sometimes I do, especially when I try to go ahead and do my edits later in a video, because sometimes I talk so fast and I realize that, oh man, maybe I want to cut that part out, but I was talking so fast that I can't make it like sound natural when I go into my next cut. That's what I think about when I think about me talking fast. Let me know what you guys think. Some people think I talk completely normal, some people think I talk really fast. I'm not sure. put a timestamp in right now as to what time it is in this video and let me know. You talk too fast. I've never noticed before. You talk just fine. Something like that. Let me know. The cake is a lie is a reference to Portal, Swingy Poo. Okay, so I got a lot of this on the most recent video we just did. It was like the Orphan Dreams chapter 1. And there's this big thing that said the cake is a lie. And I thought it was like a reference to something into the game to make it so that, you know, maybe it was a hint and I want to avoid some cake or something like that, because there was most definitely a food section where kids are being abducted from. So I thought that the cake was like a bad thing. And, you know, maybe that's still the case in the game. But apparently the cake is a lie is a Portal reference. And you can go ahead and build it all up right now. I'll give you 5 seconds. Build up all the shame, all the anger that you're about to have with me here. Okay, you had enough time. I've never played the Portal games. I don't really know anything about the Portal universe other than that you shoot portals on things and you come out the other end. And I know there's like a GLaDOS. I don't know if that was Portal 1 or Portal 2. I think she's like the bad guy, but not really the bad guy. Totally horrible bad guy. I don't know. Robot. That's about all I got. I know nothing about Portal, and I probably should play them just so I do know something about Portal, but as of now, Swingy Poo knows absolutely nothing about the Portal universe, even though it's humongous and a huge part of gaming. Same thing with Minecraft. I know like nothing about Minecraft either. I just don't. I never really got into those super huge games. How do you choose which games to play and make videos of? This one seems really interesting. I hope you continue at it. This was a comment on the Orphan Dreams, and to answer your question, that's a really hard question to answer because there's so many things that go into it, and I guess I'll just kind of give you some of the things that I try to think about as I go through it. One, will I like the game? If I don't even know if I like the game, I might not even look at it to begin with. 2, will the channel be okay with the game? Because there's some games that I really, really like that I would never play on the channel. Like, I play Heroes of the Storm all the time, but would I ever put that on the channel? No, because nobody's really gonna watch it, because that's a very, very niche, I don't know how you say that word, type thing, and unless you are a Heroes of the Storm channel, people aren't really going to stick around and watch you go in depth on Heroes of the Storm type things. This is more of a variety channel. I do all sorts of things because I like story elements. That's one thing that I usually tend to focus on, is games with stories on them, be it, you know, Telltale games, or Life is Strange, or the Orphan Dreams that just came out, or any of those RPG Maker games, or like you'll see it time and time again, Oxenfree, Until Dawn, something that has a progression, start to finish. That's something that I feel that I excel in, that I really like doing. When it's just kind of like fucking around and doing nothing, like I do really good with that on live streams, but when I'm just recording by myself, I feel kind of weird. So that's why I usually tend to focus on story games. And then one other thing that I try to look into is whether or not it's still being searched on YouTube and whether or not like anybody cares. Because I could play some super old game, like, I don't know, Silent Hill, and I'm sure a lot of you guys around here would like to see me play Silent Hill, but are people looking for it anymore on YouTube? Not really. And I need to make sure that I play games that you guys like, games that new people will like, and games that are being searched, because that's how you get new people in. And if I'm not doing that, the channel isn't going to grow, and I can't continue to live off of this thing. So those are a couple of things that go through my mind as to whether or not I want to play it. Really, will I like it? Will you like it? And is it relevant? Those are the main 3 things I look at. Season 3, episode 1, a few months away. I can't wait for Teen Clemmy. Big news, I don't know if you guys heard it, I tweeted out about it. If you're not following me on Twitter, you should probably follow me on Twitter. On Twitter, there was a thing that was tweeted up by IGN and I retweeted it. That was my blunder when I said I announced. I retweeted this, but Clementine is going to be in season 3 of The Walking Dead, and I believe she's going to be a little bit older. She's going to, like, the article said that it's going to be more aligned with where the show is or where the comics is. No, where the comics are, which is like 4 years into from when the outbreak started. Now, I can't remember how old Clementine was in season 1, but that is when everything started. So if it's 4 years in the future, she's gonna be like, what, 13? I think she was like 9 or 8 in season 1. So Clementine's gonna be like a teenager. So she's not gonna be super old, but she's not gonna be like an 11-year-old who can like take down freaking full-blown zombies. It'll be, I guess, a little bit more realistic. I don't know. She's gonna be a little bit older, a little bit wiser, probably a little bit more hateful and sinister and pessimistic and everything that comes along with being in a zombie apocalypse for a long time. I'm really interested to see what they do with her and if they tie her in at all into the comics, because according to the article, it seems like Robert Kirkman, the person behind The Walking Dead, kind of wants to do that, wants to bring the game and the comics together a little bit more. So that'll be interesting. Holy crap, is that all the comments I picked out for today? Wow, it is. Okay, Well, I just turned off my camera and turned it back on because I thought I was gonna run out of time on my recording, but it turns out we're just about done anyway. Holy crap. Thank you guys so much for watching this. There is going to be a live stream tonight. Remember, tonight, check the description. And also, if you want to, go ahead and check the YouTube channel. It'll say, live stream coming at, whatever time. It's going to be 5 p.m. US Central. I don't know if I'm going to stick with 5 p.m. US Central. I might move it an hour earlier eventually because of all of our friends that hang out in Europe. That's for another video. Just a heads up, I might change it a little bit. But live stream tonight. Thank you guys so much for helping us get to this silver plaque. I got to make sure I hang it back up on the wall. That way the cats don't, tip it over and break it. Thank you so much for watching this video. It really means a lot to me, and thank you so much for letting me go to PAX East or giving me the opportunity to go to PAX East. I could make a huge thank you video about all these things that you guys do that are so wonderful for me. I'm so grateful all the time. I tell you guys that. I try to make sure I tell you guys that often because I think it's important. But with all that aside, you guys are the best, and I will see you at tonight's live stream. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Meow.